50 Cent said he felt like he was ready back in 1996, but he did not get a record deal until it was 2003. Now he said that for that time, he has to basically feed off his own energy. He had to be his number one fan. You know what I mean? He had to keep trusting the process. Well, the process is the process. You know what I mean? Come to think about it, there was so many times where God denied me what I wanted. You know what I mean? And after a little while, I saw that it was for my own protection. You know what I'm saying, guys? And there was also a time where God gave me what I wanted for a brief period of time and then took it away. I said, "Oh Lord, why?" And after some time, I also saw that it was for my own good. You know what I mean? Chosen one, let me tell you something. Whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it is anything that you want to manifest, it might not happen for you when you want it to happen. But let me tell you something. It will happen for you when it's supposed to happen. Yeah. And guys, today is Sunday. This is your Sunday motivation. What a glorious morning, Joseph. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Chosen, if you haven't subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link is on the channel. Today is Sunday, guys, which means today is the day for motivation. And today, let me share with you the fact that everything in your life, Chosen, will happen for you in stages. Yeah. And it will also happen for you when it's supposed to happen, not necessarily when you want it to happen. And let me tell you this, all this is for your own good. All this is for your own protection. You know what I'm saying? Come to think about it, it's human nature to seek certainty. But what can I say? Chosen ones are not human. You know what I mean? Because chosen ones have a spirit of God in them, which means they are patient. And let me tell you now, patience is only something that you can gain when you have a Holy Spirit present in you. You know what I mean? Now, that's partly because chosen ones feel the emotion and become what they become internally first before they become what they become outwardly. And now this is significant, chosen ones, because your feeling, guys, will change. And also, your feeling, guys, you know what I mean, will give you a feeling as if you're already that of which you want it to be. Now, this is so important because think about this. If you signal to your chemistry that the experience has already taken place, then your chemistry knows that the experience has already taken place and you have already felt the emotion or feeling the emotion. Therefore, you don't have to go anywhere to feel this. Or you don't have to wait until the thing comes to you in order for you to feel like you're that thing. That's why the chosen ones are abundant with this, the spirit of patience, chosen one. And this is so important and so necessary in order for you to get to where you're headed, chosen ones. You know what I mean? And the thing about God is like, when He wants to bless you, He doesn't make the journey easy. He just makes you stronger. You know what I mean? You be able to deal with so much trauma in order for you to accommodate the things that God has for you. If your blessings come too soon, chosen ones, this might overwhelm you and might trip you off the stage. Therefore, guys, the process is the process. And let me tell you now, it's so important for you to become the person first before the things appears. Or it's important for you to vibrate equally with that thing so that you can keep it, guys. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing about vibration is like, you know what I mean? If you happen to be not compatible with the things that you wanted, like meaning that you do not vibrate in the same way, even you happen to even you happen to be acquiring that thing, then you cannot that thing will not last in your life because your vibration is not matched. That's what I mean by chosen ones. Your life is lived in stages. You know what I mean? Everything shall come to you when it's supposed to happen. Everything shall come to you when you begin to vibrate on that level. Therefore, don't worry about anything. You know what I mean? Instead, believe in the process. Instead, believe in yourself. Instead, know that you got a calling in your name. You know what I mean? And you shall be where you're headed as long as you keep persisting and you keep doing your part, chosen ones. You know what I mean? What is the first reason for you to know, to be a peace, chosen one, to know that your life is lived in stages and everything will happen for you? You know what I mean? When it's supposed to happen, guys, is because the process is, as long as you keep doing what you're supposed to do, the process, guys, is what will refine you for you to accommodate the things that is coming to you. You know what I mean? The funny thing about most people is like, they want to become something without becoming the thing first. And that is impossible. In order for you to be another person in order for you, I gave out the thing again. You know what I mean? In order for you to live the life you never had, you had to be completely a different person. You know what I mean? This is what the process gives you, guys. You know what I mean? By simply doing repetitive, yes, by simply being consistent, doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean? Now, you're understanding the process of doing the thing. You know what I mean? Which, guys, is the most important part of the work, is the process. Now, the reason why the process is the most important part of the work is that when you get to where you're headed, so that you can keep it, enjoy, protect it, and be blessed with it. The worst thing that can ever happen to you is somebody to build something and just hand over the keys to you because simply you do not understand the process, therefore you lose it. You know what I'm saying, guys? Have you guys seen somebody somebody who's like a household name, like somebody who is like larger than life or something like that, and then this person has children? You know what I mean? But then, in many cases, not all, you see these children are not able to live up to the expectation of the father, or are not able to even come close to what he's done. Because now this person who has been through the process is like he's a different person. Through that process, he's become refined, and now he's like a diamond. Wherefore, he's tough as nails, as they say. You know what I mean? That is why you got to be okay with knowing that everything in your life will happen for you when it's supposed to happen. Let me ask you this though. Why does it matter when it happens? As long as it happens at some point in your life. This is one of the realities of life that I began to accept, and I found peace ever since, chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? Another reason for you to keep trusting the process and knowing that everything, all the hard work, all the late nights, guys, all the early hustling, grinding, guys, will pay off when it's supposed to, is so that you can protect it, so that it means something to you. As they say, easy come, easy go. You know what I mean? The most treasured value of yours, chosen one, always remember that it shall be birthed by you through trauma, through pain. You know what I mean? And let me tell you now, this patience sometimes is pain. Sometimes it's trauma. You know what I mean? What is harness the universe and know that your life is lived in stages and everything shall come to you when it's supposed to. Chosen is like you have found peace while you're living in this world. And also you'll be able to protect it and be in love with it. And that thing which you built, because you had it took so much out of you, now it will mean something to you. And chosen one, and that is the condition of life. And that is one of the most beautiful things of life, guys. Actually, you know what? The longer it takes for you to do something and the harder it is, that thing it is to accomplish, the more sweet life will be for you. And as a chosen one, understand that your God always want nothing but the best for you. Seriously, think about it. That's why you're God's chosen. Anyway, let me close this video with this, guys. There was so many times where I was like, nah, it's like I went for something that is like less than what you know what I mean? Like I wanted, but it's like God was telling me, what are you doing? It's like I want the best things for you. All I want for you is like to live life in the first lane. Yeah, but now you got to wait. You got to have the patience. You got to have the patience in order for you to receive with both hands what's coming to you, chosen ones. And always know that everything in your life will happen for you when it's supposed to happen. Yeah, and God bless, guys. Bye-bye. See you.